Know the 20 astonishing facts about Apple. Apple Incorporated has wound up noticeably one of the world's top enterprises, creating billions of dollars yearly, giving occupations around the world, presenting astounding new advances and items, and overturning the apple trucks of innovation, legislative issues, get-togethers, and then some. Their accomplishments cover such a large number of zones that it would take days to spotlight. Apple's ascent to control has been a here and there skirmish of uber extents. They've needed to go up against savage contenders, government directions, and then some. Be that as it may, when all is said and done, Apple still is a pioneer in development and creativity. So we should take a gander at a portion of the fun truths about Apple. The name Macintosh originated from organizer Steve Jobs' resembles of the natural product. Riddle encompassed the purpose behind the name Apple, however in truth it was quite recently the organic product that Jobs enjoyed and named the organization after that. After cesarean delivery mother has to avoid these 9 things. Apple initially had 3 fellow benefactors. The third fellow benefactor, a man named Ronald Wayne, had joined prime supporters, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. However, he cleared out the organization just 12 days after it was established. He sold his 10% offer for just $800 and got an extra payout of $1,500. Had Wayne remained with the organization, his offers would be worth today around $60 billion. Mac have a no-smoking boycott in regards to their PCs. As strange as it sounds, however, in the event that you smoke while utilizing an Apple PC, you void the guarantee. You've been cautioned. Apple utilizes a greater number of individuals than a decent estimated city. Apple utilizes more than 90,000 individuals. In any case, millions more profit from Apple, and that reaches from deals partners to mother and pop shops far and wide. With the main Apple iPod, an Easter egg was embedded. The best approach to get the Easter egg is to go to the About menu and hold down the inside catch for only a couple of moments. Clients could then observe and play an amusement called Breakout. The diversion had already been created by Apple fellow benefactors Wozniak and Jobs when they worked at Atari. Apple is so fruitful, it has double the measure of cash than the U.S. Treasury. Mac scored big time with the iPod. The maker, Tony Fadell, had initially offered the gadget to both Real Networks and Philips. Both organizations turned it down. In 1983, Apple propelled its Lisa line of PCs. It fizzled. Word is that around 2,700 of the gadgets are covered in a landfill in Utah. Apple is successful to the point that in the main quarter of 2014, it profited when Amazon, Google, and Facebook joined. Apple has around $150 billion in overabundance capital. It could purchase organizations like Netflix, Twitter, Tesla, and Facebook. It was no detestable satanic reason the Apple I sold for $666.66. Steve Wozniak saw that the cost was $667 and loved rehashed numbers, so he transformed it to $666.66. Apple's initially organization logo highlighted a drawing of the father of material science, Sir Isaac Newton. To raise capital for Apple, fellow benefactor Steve Wozniak needed to offer his logical adding machine. Apple was the first to make an advanced shading camera. The name iPod was enlivened by the film 2001, A Space Odyssey. At display, Apple is the biggest traded on an open market organization in the United States. Apple's money close by, around $155 billion, could give everybody in the U.S. $490. On the off chance that Apple was a nation, it would be the world's 27th biggest nation, amongst Venezuela and Belgium. By 2011, the Apple iPhone represented 40% of the organization's yearly income. It's evaluated that more than 75% of Apple's pay is from items that were designed inside the previous 10 years. Indeed, even with an expected total assets of $7 billion throughout the previous 15 years with the organization, CEO Steve Jobs was just paid $1 so he could fit the bill for the organization's medical advantages. By and large, Apple's history is one of awe. Presently a standout amongst the most intense players in the registering and versatile fields, Apple keeps on astounding the world with its inventive items and administrations. Company web, quotes on car, insurance industry, mortgage affordability calculator, computer hardware, Google Play developer console.